In 1961, Taylor published his most controversial book, The Origins of the Second World War. It caused a storm of outrage because Taylor implied that Hitler had not had any master plan for starting a major European war. Other historians rounded on him in a fury.
Taylor actually did approach this topic with a completely open mind, and he did demonstrate to me that the blame was very widely spread and that there were all sorts of wrong turnings taken. It was never too late, almost like World War I. It was never too late to do it, to have done it differently.
I think it was one of the greatest books of the second half of the 20th century. What Origins did was to say, let's not look at Hitler as the progenitor of the Holocaust. Look at him as a foreign policy actor, and you look at what he actually does. He's not planning this war. Therefore, what it did was to force people to look at the origins of the war not as a moral issue, but as another piece of one might say, diplomatic history. People didn't like this. That book caused a moral firestorm around Taylor's head in a way that I'm sure he didn't anticipate, and would have been horrified, actually, had he thought this might have been the case. So it's a book that broke the logjam of history. It's a brilliant book. It forced people actually to think about what they were doing.
I've never managed to think, for instance, of a single subject for a book. Yes, I'm wrong. I thought of one, and it brought ruin and disaster upon me. I alone thought of the origins of the Second World War, and I was abused by this for 20 years, so I've been vindicated now.